Guys, I'm here to talk about why I did not like about WrestleMania Part 2. So let's get started. The first match I did not like about WrestleMania Part 2 was Aleister Black versus Bobby Lashley. Because one, why Aleister Black versus Bobby Lashley for WrestleMania? It should have been Bobby Lashley versus Rusev at WrestleMania, but it wasn't because apparently Rusev hasn't signed a WWE contract with WWE yet, supposedly. So I guess that's why it did not happen. Bobby Lashley versus Rusev. So it was instead Aleister Black versus Bobby Lashley at WrestleMania. And the thing I did not like is it was a quick match. That's all. It was so fast. That's all. And especially I didn't enjoy it because one, Bobby Lashley is still losing. He's been losing ever since he got back to WWE. He's been losing, man. So he's like a jobber now that keeps losing every time. And I thought he's gonna get the victory this time versus Aleister Black. But apparently, no, that was not the case. Bobby Lashley still lost at WrestleMania in a quick, fast match. I was going for Bobby Lashley. I was like, no, he's need to win. But at the same time, I was thinking to my head, well, Aleister Black, he's getting a little push. So yeah, but really, Aleister Black and Bobby Lashley, nothing to do with WrestleMania. It should have not been for WrestleMania. This match should have been at least for the pre-show or something, right? It was a quick match. Just, 5 minutes? 5 minute match. Aleister Black defeated Bobby Lashley quick with the kick to the head because Lana distracted Bobby Lashley. That's how it finished. That's how it finished. Disappointed. Okay, so let's move on to the next match. The second other match I did not like about WrestleMania was Otis defeating Dolph Ziggler. Otis versus Dolph Ziggler at WrestleMania 36. It was because Dolph Ziggler has lost again at WrestleMania. Okay, he lost at WrestleMania versus Otis, but really he should have not lose because he's a former world champion and he's losing to a nothing. Otis is nothing, but at the same time I do understand. So Otis could have a WrestleMania moment, but other than that, I would have preferred Dolph Ziggler for him to win because he hasn't won a WrestleMania moment, really a big one. It's been too much for Dolph Ziggler to be losing every time now. He's disappointed. But at the same time, I understand why Otis won, so they could finish the story between Otis and Dolph Ziggler and Mandy Rose. So apparently, I'm assuming the story has finished about Mandy Rose and Dolph Ziggler. Apparently, I guess they're not together anymore. I guess the story ended. So, I guess that's how it ended at WrestleMania, the story. It didn't last long. It started in February, Valentine's Day, and already finished for WrestleMania. But the problem I didn't like was the match was alright. It wasn't a WrestleMania moment, especially Dolph Ziggler versus Otis. But like I said, I do understand why. But other than that, it didn't bother me that much. And the first time when I saw the match, I was like, okay, Mandy Rose was in the corner in the beginning of the match. So I was like, is she gonna be at WrestleMania in the corner of Otis or what? Then during the match, Mandy Rose comes to the ring and screws Dolph Ziggler to get the victory. Otis. That's how Otis won. So I do get it now. Dolph Ziggler technically did not lose clean. He lost by cheating. But I understand because so the story could finish already. So I understand more or less a little bit. So yeah, that's one of the reasons why I did not enjoy this match. Dolph Ziggler versus Otis. But I understand why. So they could end the story, like I said. But, oh well. It finished already, the story. Okay, let's move on to the other matches I didn't like about WrestleMania Part 2. Let's continue. Is Edge defeating Randy Orton in a last man standing match. Let me tell you why it's the reason I did not like it or enjoy it. Okay? First of all, because it was getting boring and very long. First, when it started the match, I thought it was going to be good. But then over 15 minutes during the match, I was like, okay, I was getting bored. I was like, is this going somewhere? Are they going to do something good? Are they going to break a wall? Are they going to break a glass? Are going to go through something? Are they going to do something? Over the time, I was like, Randy Orton, you could get that weapon. Edge, you could get that weapon. Edge, Randy, you could do this, do that. But they wouldn't do it. I was like, come on. I was like, I'm getting bored. Finish the match quick or something. Then eventually it will go long. It will go to 20 minutes or like, hurry, do something. I'm getting bored. And I was falling asleep during that match. Or like, damn, guys, come on, do something entertaining. Then it lasts too long way. That's why I didn't like it, because it was kind of boring. They didn't know what to do that much. And it was very long. Supposedly on Wikipedia, it says it lasted 35 minutes. Wow. It feels more longer, like 45. But oh well, the match was okay. It wasn't a big, good match, I say. I give it like a C plus match. It wasn't that good. It wasn't that bad. It was okay. But like I said, it would bore me. Like, do a lot of more stuff, man. But the match was okay. But like I said, it was boring. And it was very too long. Until finally they finished the match on top of the trailers thing. But that was the only thing I did not enjoy about this match of Last Man Standing of Edge defeating Randy Orton. Because this match was very long. They didn't know what else to do during the match. I guess they didn't thought it through before it started. So it will make me fall asleep during the match, like I said. But other than that, it was okay. But that's the only problems I have about this Edge and Randy Orton last man standing was long and kind of boring. Other than that, it was okay, more or less. But that's good that Edge came back to WrestleMania to WWE. He defeated Randy Orton. I didn't expect for him to lose. I thought he's going to lose Edge, but he did not. He won. He defeated Randy Orton. That's good. Hopefully we see Edge again. We'll see. But other than that, that's the only issues I had. So let's move on to the next matches I did not enjoy about WrestleMania Part 2. Let's continue, okay? The next match I did not enjoy was for the WWE Raw Tag Team Champions. The Street Profits defeating Angel Garza and Austin Theory, right? With Selena Vega. There's only one issue, one problem I did not like about this match for WrestleMania at all was why did Angel Garza and Austin Theory get the opportunity to get a title Raw tag team match at WrestleMania? Why they get the opportunity to face the Street Profits at WrestleMania? Why them? I'm assuming WWE did not have anybody else. I'm assuming because why would it be them? Why it couldn't be other tag team division? Why them? That's the only issue I had. Because they haven't earned anything. They're too new for the roster. I don't even know who they are. I'm barely getting to know Angel Garza, especially Austin Theory, barely debut on Raw. So they haven't earned it, the opportunity to get a title shot for the Raw Tag Team Champion, especially at WrestleMania. But like I said, I guess they didn't have a choice. Street Profits to defend the titles, with they didn't have a choice. So they just grabbed whoever team to face them. I'm assuming that's the only issue I had, because why them? Why Angel and Austin get the opportunity instead of somebody else, Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins or some other team that we know down before? Why them? I'm just curious. Why them? And the match wasn't good, and we all saw it coming that the Street Profits were gonna retain at WrestleMania because they were getting pushed. It was predictable and obvious for WrestleMania that the Street Profits were gonna win, and they did. And the match wasn't that long. That's the only issue I had. So let's move on to the next match I did not enjoy about WrestleMania Part 2. Let's continue. So, yep. Now it's Bayley defending the SmackDown Women's Championship in a 5-woman elimination. Bayley defeated Lacey Evans and Naomi and Tamina, and the last one, Sasha Banks. Okay, let me tell you about this match, why I did not enjoy it. The match, I did like it. It was good. I liked it. I enjoyed it more little bit. I did like it. It was good. It was entertaining. But the problem I have, the issue I have is Bayley walked out as WrestleMania as still the SmackDown Women's Champion. I got bored of Bayley. Who got bored of Bayley being SmackDown Women's Champion? Really, I thought this WrestleMania she's gonna lose the women's championship. I thought the whole world thought finally Bailey's gonna drop the SmackDown Women's Championship. We all thought maybe to Sasha Banks. What we all believed that maybe Sasha Banks would turn on Bailey. We all thought that, but apparently it did not happen. Sasha Banks did not turn her back on Bailey. It did not happen. We all thought that Sasha Banks would turn on Bailey. It did not happen. Did not happen. They're still together. They're still helping each other. Bailey and Sasha Banks still helping each other. Maybe down the road, maybe for Money in the Bank, maybe Sasha Banks wins the Money in the Bank briefcase. Just like last year, Bailey became the woman's Money in the Bank. So maybe it's Sasha Banks' turn. That's the only way they can hate each other. So Sasha Banks could cash in the briefcase on Bailey, and then they hate each other. That's the only way. If Sasha Banks doesn't win Money in the Bank this year, maybe they're not even gonna hate each other. Maybe into next year or so down the road. I don't know. It looks like they're gonna hate each other. Sometimes no. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But the only issue I had was Bailey walked out at WrestleMania as the women's champion. Still, she's been too long as champion. Really, I didn't expect for Bailey to last long as the women's champion. That surprised me. I'm assuming it's like that because they don't know who else to be champion. But we'll see who's gonna be champion after Bailey. But that's the only issues I had. The match was not so bad to watch. It was entertaining. I liked it. It was kind of fast and everything. It was enjoyable. Like I said, the only issue I had was Sasha Banks was still helping Bailey out. We all thought she's gonna turn her back, Sasha Banks to Bailey, but apparently it did not happen at WrestleMania. I'm disappointed. They're still working together. They're still helping each other. Bailey's still women's champion right now. That's the only issue I have of WrestleMania Part 2. So let's move on to the next match I did not enjoy about WrestleMania Part 2. Let's continue, guys. Bray Wyatt defeat John Cena in a Fire Fun House match. Supposedly, it was a match, you could say. But I don't call it a match because they were not technically fighting. They were not fighting in the ring or they were fighting backstage. They were not fighting at all. They were just showing clips of John Cena's past and making John Cena as a joke. That's all it was. They were not fighting each other. They were just showing clips. That's not a match. That wasn't a match. In my book, it's not a match. They were not fighting each other. For me, I see it. John Cena lost to Bray Wyatt in Bray Wyatt's dream. That's right. I think Bray Wyatt was dreaming that he defeated John Cena on his dream in a Fire Fun House match. So I don't see this as a match. I don't see it. They're not fighting at all. Zero fighting. Horrible. So technically, Bray Wyatt, you did not defeat John Cena. I don't count it. It wasn't a match official. There's no referee. It wasn't a match. You did not defeat John Cena. In my book, I don't believe it. So it was horrible. It wasn't a match. That's the only problem I had. It wasn't a match. Disappointed. Bad. Bad. I hated it. I didn't like it because it wasn't a match. Bray Wyatt did not really defeat John Cena. Only on his dreams. I call it a dream match. Yep, I call it a dream match. This match was a dream on his fantasy dreaming defeating John Cena. So yeah, that's the only issue I had because it was technically wasn't a match. So technically, Bray Wyatt did not defeat John Cena at WrestleMania at all. Yup, disappointed with that it wasn't a match. So let's move on to the next match I did not enjoy about WrestleMania Part 2. Let's continue. The final match of WrestleMania 2 that I did not enjoy at all was Drew McIntyre defeating Brock Lesnar for the WWE Championship. Okay? The reason I did not enjoy this match at all is simple. It was just this repeating. Brock Lesnar suplex to Drew McIntyre. Suplex after suplex after suplex. Drew McIntyre kicks out. Then F5 to Drew McIntyre. He kicks out. Then Drew McIntyre doesn't do even nothing. Besides kicking now, he doesn't do anything to Brock Lesnar. So in the end, he just hits the running finisher to Brock Lesnar and ends the finish of the match already. 1, 2, 3. Basically, that's how it ends. That's all. That's all. Disappointed. He should have finished Drew McIntyre, his finisher, with the future chalk DDT. I would have preferred better instead of the running finisher Claymore kick. It should have been finished with the future chalk DDT. Disappointing. This match just ended like 5 minutes. It wasn't good at all. It's just the same thing Brock Lesnar does. Repeat. Suplex, suplex, suplex. Basically, that's all it was, the match. I'm tired of Brock Lesnar just repeating the same thing over and over. Gets boring already. I want the old Brock Lesnar. I want Brock Lesnar, the one that he faced at WrestleMania versus Kurt Angle. I want that Brock Lesnar, not this Brock Lesnar that just repeats suplex after suplex. Not that one. I'm tired of Brock Lesnar. Yeah, he's one of my favorite superstars, but not on this era of Brock Lesnar era. No. So basically, that's how it was. And it lasted 5 minutes. And besides that, the only reason I did not like it too, because yeah, Drew McIntyre won the WWE Champion. Congratulations. But it was late for him to be WWE Champion. It's too late, man. Since you got back, you've been losing, and randomly you win. Let's see how long would you hold that title? 4 months? 5? And will you get it back after losing it? Will you be WWE Champion by next WrestleMania? We'll see, man. Will you still be the top guy or you wouldn't? We find out next year on 2021 if you're still going to be the top guy, if you're a big deal or not. We'll see. But like I said, this match, I did not enjoy it. Yeah, congratulations, Drew McIntyre. But other than that, that's the only problems I had. So yeah, guys, that was my WrestleMania problems of WrestleMania 2. Why I did not enjoy it. Please like this video, turn on your notifications, and see you guys next time. See you guys next video. Gotta go. Please subscribe and turn on the notifications. Gotta go. Have a safe day. And good night, guys. See you next time. Gotta go.